It was June 1982 when our lives changed. When we were shoved into darkness with nothing to prepare ourselves with. The Russians had dropped a nuke off our coast. It was a test, they said. Ha! A test that required them to shut our borders and kill anyone trying to leave. 5 days after the blast, the general sent out a public order. Every man, woman, and child was to evacuate their homes and flee to the bunker, due to the heavy levels of radiation from the blast. They had 2 hours. Most of them never made it. I remember closing the bunker door, as mothers begged me to take their children, and fathers fought their way to the front of the crowd. The bunker was only meant to sustain our own army for 2 years. Any more people and you would be playing it dangerous. Our first contact with the outside world came 5 days in. It was the UN. They informed us anyone outside of the bunker had not made it. They told us war had broke out between the USSR and the rest of the world. Then they went silent, leaving us to the confines of this concrete cage. The first death came 6 months in. Someone trying to take extra rations only to be met with a bullet to the face. My fellow soldiers had become trigger happy and paranoid, while civilians became hostile and untrusting. It wasn't until 2 years later that the outside world broke the radio silence. It was time to leave the bunker. Radiation levels around our immediate area had disappeared. I will never forget the feeling of the sun touching my skin. Our first mission was to secure Balota airfield to re-establish communications. We never made it past what is now known as the exclusion zone. I'd never felt fear like it. Pure dread filled me. Our convoy was torn to shreds. Men cried for their mothers as these mindless flesh-eating monsters tore them limb from limb. We've been outside of the bunker for a week now. Bandits roam the coastal towns, the wildlife becoming more and more aggressive. I think I want to go back in.